Well, the wind has changed around, troop, so it's a case of cutting out a swim to find a place that's free of duckweed, the dreaded greenweed of death. No swim's free of it, but I've got a good chance of clearing this spot. Them stinging nettles. That's before. Let's have a look at after. And there's the finished article. Hard graft, but we got there in the end. Well, troops, that's not the best picture in the world. I'll have to get that sorted, but we're up and running. We're fishing at last. Not even in the same, not even on the same river. It was an absolute nightmare. I got that swim spot on, went up to the car. By the time I got back, the swim was full of duckweed again, and the wind was right in my face. It would have been a really awkward session there if I'd managed to get any rods out. So I've been driving around, slipped arse over elbow down the bank on one drain, checked out another drain, again duckweed, and it was running off. So I've decided on an old favourite. Raked out a little swim on the far bank, which I'm going to fish for tench. I've got a worm and corn cocktail on at the moment, and I've got a margin rod out for eels with my twig rig on. It's not a great picture, it's very mottled and quite a lot of shadows. I do apologise, but it's blowing a gale today, so I've had to get myself tucked in where I can. So I've had to get myself tucked in where I can get a bit of audio, otherwise it would have been a complete nightmare. And now it's been grey all day. I set out at 1 o'clock, it's now 6 o'clock and I'm just fishing. So I've been at it 5 hours, driving around, looking for swims, looking for venues. So I'm on a drain. It can produce tench up to £7–8 £8, double figure bream. Eels, I don't know. I've had them up to £4 by accident. But you know, it's many moons ago, so we've got to see what's available. Hopefully we won't get pestered by any pike or perch, but we're fishing. We're up and running, and I'll show you the swim. Oh my days, what a palaver. Not plan A, not plan B, not even plan C, plan D. But we're fishing, so let's see if we can catch some. And here we go, 2 rods set up, leisuring. The right hand rod is going over to the far bank. Right in that gap there. And the left hand rod, as you can tell by the angle of the swing tip, just going out. It's where the reeds on the left meet the floating weed on the middle of the drain, that apex there, and that's my eel rig, just in front of the weed bed. Invested in some new swing tips, that's why they're at a bit of a jaunty angle. The rudders are set at a funny angle at the moment, but once they've been used for an hour or two, they'll relax and drop down properly. So the right hand rod, the drill bullet, that 10-inch trace, size 14 barber's hook, worm and corn cocktail, and in the left hand rod's the eel rod. That's another drill bullet with a twig rig tied with soft super trace. And hopefully we won't get pestered by any pike. So the swim's an old favourite of mine. I haven't had a decent session in here for a season or two now, so hoping that we make it pay for you tonight, this evening. Don't know how long I'm going to be fishing. We'll just play it by ear, see how it goes. I've been fishing a couple of hours. Just started to get bites on the worm and corn cocktail over at the far bank. It's about 8 o'clock, so it's going to be dark in an hour and a half. Yes, so the nights are drawing in already, so I've got a decision to make now. Do I pack up and go home, or do I fish in the darkness? Don't know yet. Play it by ear, just see how it goes. I've had a few bites, nothing you could hit really quick snatches, so that says to me there's little stuff out there. I haven't a good old whack at it, but plenty of bait down there. Water's a lovely colour. You know, it's not crystal clear like it normally is. It's gold and a nice colour from all the rain we've had. So I've got my new swing tips on there. I want to see them go up nice and slow and deliberate. But at the moment, not a touch on the eel rod, but that's just that when the light levels start getting low, which is now really, you can't really tell. So I've had a few bites on the worm and corn cocktail at the far bank. Our swallows have been putting on a beautiful display for me. It's been cracking, it really has. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to play it by ear. So I'll probably fish at least till midnight, I think. Give that eel rod a chance, see if I catch anything in the darkness, and we'll just play it by ear, see how we go. You know, it was a disaster from the beginning, so we're on plan D now. So maybe it'll pay off, maybe it won't, I don't know. But no harm in going for it, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for it. Hopefully we'll have a few tench out before it gets dark. Morning troops. I guess he didn't go home. Yeah, the tench rod with the worm and corn cocktail, just before it was getting dark, I was getting quite a few knocks on that. A strange venue. As soon as it got dark, all activity stopped. Not a touch on the tench rod or the eel rod all night. It's just getting light now. It's 5 AM and straight away a little bit of a knock on the eel rod. There's plenty of fish topping all of a sudden. It's a bit of activity and there hasn't been all night, so let's say it's 5 AM. I'm going to stick it out to about 9, 10 o'clock. Hopefully we'll catch a few tench and hopefully an eel by design, but at the moment a dire night. Well, not a dire night, I was out on the bank, you know what I mean, enjoying myself, but absolutely no activity on either rod all night during the hours of darkness. As I say, as soon as it started getting light, that eel rod with a sprat section had a little bit of a bump, boom boom, and then boom boom again. So I don't know what that was. I'm hoping it's an eel and it comes back, but there's a lot of perch in here, there's a lot of pike in here, a lot of jacks, so could be nuisance fish on it. But the good thing about this venue, there's no mitten crabs or anything like that, so it's whatever has a go at that fish is a fish. So it's time for a cup of coffee and let's see if we can catch some tench on the right hand rod and an eel by design on this twig rig on the left hand rod. Come on, they've got to have something to cheer me up. Go on, Bennett. I mean, it was a disaster yesterday driving around. Well, I cut one swim out and then had to abandon it, driving around trying to find a venue or a stretch or a swim, anything fishable, and we're in. But all that hard work hasn't paid any dividends at all, so let's see if we can crack something out for you. There we go. First fish of the session, a rudd on a single grain of corn. Let's get him back. Double worm. Double worm. Oh well. The tench are definitely not around, but double worm. What a corker, look at it. Let's get him back. Greedy little tiger. Well, that was a disaster, weren't it? I'm not going to be down about it. It's not cloudy in the sky, crystal clear water, bright sunshine. Tench have not put in an appearance, and they're not going to now on this venue. Not now the sun's up. So, time to call it a day. Time to go home. Thanks for watching, troops. Really do appreciate the views. Yesterday, the Elements beat us, and I think last night, today, the venues beat us. But thanks for watching. Really do appreciate it. We'll be out on the bank real soon. Thanks for watching.